The Sun formed about 4.6 billion years ago in a giant, spinning cloud of gas and dust called the Solar Nebula. As the nebula collapsed under its own gravity, it spun faster and flattened into a disk. Most of the nebula's material was pulled toward the center to form our Sun, which accounts for 99.8% of our solar system's mass. Much of the remaining material formed the planets and other objects that now orbit the Sun. The rest of the leftover gas and dust was blown away by the young Sun's early solar wind. Like all stars, our Sun will eventually run out of energy. When it starts to die, the Sun will expand into a red giant star, becoming so large that it will engulf Mercury and Venus, and possibly Earth as well. Scientists predict the Sun is a little less than halfway through its lifetime, and will last another 5 billion years or so before it becomes a white dwarf. The Sun is a huge ball of hydrogen and helium held together by its own gravity. The Sun has several regions. The interior regions include the core, the radiative zone, and the convection zone. Moving outward, the visible surface or photosphere is next, then the chromosphere, followed by the transition zone, and then the corona, the Sun's expansive outer atmosphere. Once material leaves the corona at supersonic speeds, it becomes the solar wind, which forms a huge magnetic bubble around the Sun, called the heliosphere. The heliosphere extends beyond the orbit of the planets in our solar system. Thus, Earth exists inside the Sun's atmosphere. Outside the heliosphere is interstellar space. The Sun generates magnetic fields that extend out into space to form the interplanetary magnetic field, the magnetic field that pervades our solar system. The field is carried through the solar system by the solar wind, a stream of electrically charged gas blowing outward from the Sun in all directions. The vast bubble of space dominated by the Sun's magnetic field is called the heliosphere. Since the Sun rotates, the magnetic field spins out into a large rotating spiral, known as the Parker spiral. This spiral has a shape something like the pattern of water from a rotating garden sprinkler. The Sun is illustrated at its current age of about 4.6 billion years, and the evolutionary pathway it will follow given that a star's temperatures and luminosity varies with age as it burns through its fuel. Our Sun will reach a maximum temperature at approximately 8 billion years of age,